orders for organizing E1 electric powerboat race. Kano State Governor pays 5.6 billion naira backlog to ex-councillors. On the foreign scene, former government minister Sane Takaichi positioned to be Japan's first female prime minister. And in sports, Super Eagles striker Samuel Chukwueze gets good rating in Fulham's defeat to Bournemouth in English Premier League game. And now the details. I am Mike James. President Bola Tinubu has praised Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu and the various sponsors for making the E1 electric powerboat race a reality. Tinubu said Lagos State is making history as the host of the E1 Lagos GP, as the first city in Africa to host the powerboat racing championship, joining the ranks of Monaco, London, Jeddah and Viennes. In a statement signed by Special Advisor to the Lagos State Governor on Media and Publicity, Boyega Akosile, President Tinubu, in a goodwill message, said the event underscores his administration's commitment to the blue economy as a catalyst for growth and assured the world of Nigeria's commitment to sustainability and clean energy. Tinubu said Nigeria is ready to lead in the great transition to clean energy and sustainable prosperity, noting that investing in coastal infrastructure, marine tourism and renewable energy creates jobs, opens new opportunities for youth and strengthens Nigeria's place in the global community. The E1 Lagos GP kick-started on Friday with a boat regatta led by Governor Sanwo-Olu and other state cabinet officials, and was followed by a shakedown on water by the competing teams. The Lagos State Ministry of Establishment and Training has launched a new in-house capacity building program tagged Establishment Clinic under its Sharing and Learning Platform initiative. The program is designed to equip officers in the ministry with knowledge of extant rules, circulars and administrative regulations governing the public service. Speaking during the inaugural edition of the Establishment Clinic, Permanent Secretary of the Ministry, Olubusola Abidakun, who was represented by the Director of Establishment, Olubukola Olagbaju, explained that the initiative was designed to ensure that staff are thoroughly grounded in the principles and guidelines that govern personnel administration. The October edition, which took place, recorded full attendance by officers in the ministry. Participants expressed appreciation for the initiative, noting that it will significantly enhance their understanding of extant circulars, policies and procedures vital for effective service delivery. Plateau State Governor has announced road closures in Jos and Bukuru metropolis to facilitate the visit of President Bola Tinubu, scheduled for Saturday, October 4. Commissioner for Information Joyce Ramnap announced this in a statement. The commissioner said the decision to close the roads to the motoring public was meant to allow the president to attend the burial ceremony of the mother of the national chairman of the All Progressives Congress, Nentawe Yilwada. She said the affected roads would be temporarily closed to vehicular traffic during the event, while travelers are advised to plan their journeys and consider an alternative route. Ramnap appealed for the cooperation and understanding of residents, stating that these measures are temporarily taken in the interest of security and public peace. And now to the rest of the stories. Kano State Governor Abba Yusuf has released 5.6 billion naira to settle severance and gratuity entitlement owed to 1,198 former councillors who served between 2018 and 2020 under the administration of ex-Governor Abdullahi Ganduje. The payment also covered accommodation and leave allowances. The disbursement represented the second batch of inherited liabilities, following an earlier 1.8 billion naira payment to 903 former councillors in May 2025. Speaking during the ceremony at the Coronation Hall, Government House, Yusuf explained that his administration inherited a total of 15.6 billion naira in arrears to former councillors, and he assured that the final tranche of 8.2 billion naira, covering 1,371 beneficiaries, will be cleared by November. The Nigeria Police Force says it is yet to be served with the order of the Federal High Court stopping the enforcement of tinted glass permits. Force Public Relations Officer Benjamin Hunde said this while reacting to reports that the court had restrained the police from arresting or prosecuting motorists over tinted glasses. The report says the Federal High Court had granted an order directing the police to suspend enforcement of the permit pending the determination of the substantive case. The order asks the police to maintain the status quo, halting any action against motorists until the matter is concluded. In some foreign news, Japan's ruling Conservative Party has elected former government minister Sanae Takaichi as its new leader, positioning the 64-year-old to be Japan's first female prime minister. She faces many challenges, including contending with a sluggish economy and households struggling with relentless inflation and stagnant wages. Takaichi is among the more conservative candidates, leaning to the ruling party's right. A former government minister, TV host, and avid heavy metal drummer, she's one of the best-known figures in Japanese politics, and a controversial one at that. She will also have to navigate a rocky United States-Japan relationship and see through a tariff deal with the President Donald Trump administration agreed by the previous government. If confirmed as Prime Minister, one of Takaichi's key challenges will be uniting the party after a turbulent few years which saw it rocked by scandals and internal conflicts. Over to sports news. Super Eagles striker Samuel Chukwueze got very good rating for his impressive display despite Fulham's defeat to Bournemouth in Friday night's English Premier League clash in Vitality. Chukwueze, who came on in the 67th minute for his second league appearance, provided the assist for Ryan Sessegnon to put Fulham 1-0 up on 17 minutes. Despite the defeat, Chukwueze was among Fulham players who got impressive ratings. The AC Milan on loan forward was rated 7 for his display. His Nigerian teammates Alex Iwobi and Calvin Bassey each got 6. It is now back-to-back away defeat for Fulham, who also lost 3-1 to Aston Villa after taking the lead on Sunday. The defeat to Bournemouth leaves Fulham in 11th place on 8 points, while Bournemouth temporarily goes second on 14 points in the league table. That was our news at noon. Just before we go, stay alive. Make use of pedestrian bridges where available. You can follow us and like all our various social media platforms. X, Traffic Radio 961. Facebook, Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. Instagram, Lagos Traffic Radio 961. Subscribe and watch our news and programs live on YouTube, Traffic Radio 961. Visit our website, www.trafficradio961.ng, and you can listen to Lagos Traffic Radio live on My Lagos app for timely updates. Did you know that the Sanwo-Olu administration completed and commissioned 1.4-kilometer flyover and dual carriageway Pentinoma Bridge, Agege? You can get more details on the Legacy Government website. To end the news, here are the highlights of the major stories. President Bola Tinubu has praised Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu and the various sponsors for making the E1 electric powerboat race a reality. Kano State Governor Abba Yusuf has released 5.6 billion naira to settle severance and gratuity entitlement owed to 1,198 former councillors who served between 2018 and 2020. We also told you that Japan's ruling Conservative Party has elected former government minister Sanae Takaichi as its new leader, positioning the 64-year-old to be Japan's first female prime minister. And in sports, Super Eagles striker Samuel Chukwueze got very good ratings for his impressive display despite Fulham's defeat to Bournemouth in Friday night's Premier League clash. For contact with the newsroom, send a message to info@trafficradio961.ng. That ends the news broadcast compiled by Coyote Mafalashiri. Thank you, Lagos. My name is Mike James. Good afternoon.